For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Going deep right away. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go now.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's on the move. On the run right, throwing deep down the... Big gain downfield. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Play action on 1st down. He's got Smith. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They go play action on 1st. Finds a seam down the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play. One softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. The throw is caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They only manage a yard, but that was enough as this drive rolls on.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. On 2nd and 9. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. He puts some air under this one, deep right. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Look at this out of the bag of tricks. This return makes it up to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line. Got it. Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Set, go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They give it to him again. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Running it after the penalty. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. He gets him 9 on the ground. A good pickup ahead of second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They'll run here following the penalty. Has some space inside the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, set.
Back-to-back carries here. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Offense in the hurry up here. Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Another look for him, Brock. And, hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Let's go. Check go.
They go play action here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 30 on 2nd down. He fires one deep down the middle. Brought in inside the 20. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this.
And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start to fight back with their first points of this game. David Njoku, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. A lot of mess on the move here. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on second and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Here he is now, third and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a second quarter lead. Pat Freiermuth, the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
70 Timberwolves. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's fine, Smith. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60. Check out.
They'll throw on first. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds.
Yeah, I understand why this crowd and these fans were celebrating a touchdown, but not so fast. Catch, that looked good, but you got to get both feet down, too.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Here we go. Set.
They're going play action. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 from the 41. Still sticking with the passing game. Taken in by Smith. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Let's go. Buffalo 18. Rig alert. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
From the 33 on second down. Cut near the goal line. That's a Cleveland touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there,
Yeah.
because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Seibert now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns tie things up at 14. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to the well again. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. A gain of 4 for them, and that sets up 3rd and 7. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. And it's the Steelers with 7 to go here on 3rd down. Back to throw. That's caught for the 1st. Down the left sideline he goes. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're throwing it. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Looking for a throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just before reaching the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a 1st. Now looking to throw. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He's dropping back to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. He's got a man left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go now.
They'll throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready?
They are throwing it again. He's got Smith. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
He'll throw it yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
79 Bronco. Go. Check smash. 19 Lion. Ready.
Throwing it again here. He beams one deep right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
70 Ranger. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see. That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
One final shot before halftime. Escapes the pocket. Throwing for the end zone. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, third down. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He'll look to throw. Cut out left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll run here on 1st down. He's got room to roam here. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Airing it out to start this drive. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10 now. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught by the open man. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the 2nd half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
3rd and long for him here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's got this down to the 40. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now we're on the counter, and he's brought down for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle, instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. They go play action here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the in route. Hits some space around midfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll throw it. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's complete, right side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Only 1 quarter remaining. right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now.
Still sticking with the passing game. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Got it. Ready?
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
They'll motion Smith left.
Ready?
Has it down close. Touchdown, Cleveland. Now a try to go up by 4. Put it out of the range of a field goal. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. Oh, baby, he got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Caden. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hut, hut.
They'll throw to begin this drive. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Go. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed left side to Smith. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Like it, 18. Let's go.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
79 Bronco.
Throwing now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
19 right. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The rookie from Ohio State takes it away. And the Steelers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now. Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. He'll throw it. That's caught for the first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now on 2nd and 10. They did it! He made the interception! Greg Newsome has it. Now he loses the ball. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First down, ball at the 36. Plowing up the middle. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And this is down across the 30 before it's stopped.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Fourth and 3, drive on the line. Back to throw it. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. That's incomplete on fourth down, and they'll turn over possession.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Back to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. And this is down all the way to the 3. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Setting up to pass. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Check go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Let's go now. Come 19.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. New set of downs for him from the 46. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So to a chorus of bunks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win